Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching this at. Hello, it's That Spooky Ben, and today I'm working on an episode that will be uploaded today, if it kills me, that I've been working on for quite some time, and it is the bone episode, and these are bleached and cleaned deer ribs. So I've got like a whole bunch of footage of these being cleaned. My phone reset itself, and I think they're backed up. So as of recording this specific scene, whatever you want to call it, hopefully I can pull that up. If not, there'll be a detailed description on how I clean these. But anyway, get to the point. So the idea is to drill a hole into them, make like a necklace, and or put it on my staff that I've been working on every now and then. So let's dive in. The first thing is that I cleaned and bleached these bones. Washed them with soap and water. There was a deceased deer in the woods on one of the trails I was on. I took the ribs from it. I think a hunter had killed it and let it, like, gutted it or whatever, and just let it lay there and die. It looked like, or an animal had got it. Either way, I think a hunter had dumped it, brought off the trail. But anyway, so took the ribs, cleaned them. I've got 4. And they whitened up pretty good. The instructions from the website, I'll post the link below, said to use more than 3% peroxide. Well, all I had was like 3%, and that's like a standard store peroxide, you know, in your pharmacy section or whatever. And I did more than one cleaning with them, and they turned out pretty good, because the color they had was really, you know, brownish, dirt, obviously, things of that nature. So, but let's dive in real quick. I bought this red leather string from the local hobby store. I'm going to use it. I figured it's nice and thick. I like the color. It'll stand out. So, I like it. And then I've got my drill bits here. This random assortment of bits, and I don't exactly know what size. That might be too big, but anyway, I'll figure it out here in a second. So what's going to happen is I'm going to drill into the bones, string them up. I was going to paint them. I've done a lot of paint projects recently, and they turned out pretty good, at least for my taste, standard skill level, whatever. But for right now, I decided to just drill these and hang them and stuff and see how that looks, and then go back, possibly, and paint them. But for right now, let's get started. So here is the bones and the bit we use using my Ryobi. We're going to put the bit in. So I'm going with this bit. This looks like it fit. Well, obviously it'll fit, it'll go through, but I think I'm happy with this size. We'll try this. So I think I'll use the flat end of it. Let's put it right here. See if hopefully it won't splinter. I ain't gonna mark it, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, too slick. Son of a bitch. Wow, that actually turned out really well. didn't splinter. Alright, let's do this 3 more times. Really happy with that. Oh, I need a haircut. So while filming, I accidentally broke my cheap Walmart tripod. So that kind of sucks, but just have to get another one. Yeah, broke it like right there. That's a bummer. So we got 1, 2, and move on to 3. This bone's chipped some, but adds some character. I'm surprised how easy that is, because usually ideas like this that seem simple end up being more complicated than they really are. Okay, so now have all 4 rib bones with holes in them. So now we can cut and fit the string. But yeah, this idea I've had for a while, and trying to film it and everything has been probably the most procrastinated video that I've done. Just various factors going into it, but nonetheless, here it is, doing it on this wet and rainy day. So let's see here. Trying to think what the first thing would be. I guess to make the necklace, that looks good. We'll cut it right there. We'll cut it right there. There we go. So now that this has been cut, we'll start threading these through. And what I'll probably also do, since I only have these 4, is just like speak pin. Put it on the staff to kind of add character to that. But what I need to do is get stoppers for this, or like something, because now these are just going to be like all strung together. But there we go. Or hang it from anywhere. They make a nice little sound. There's so much more I could do. Like the actual clip or something on it, instead of just tying it half-a on my neck, but it gets the idea around, see how it looks, and work on it some more later. Alright, well, that's that. But I think what I'll do is actually add these to the staff. So let's get that and see what we can do with it. So I think I'll go down a bit and do it about right here. Yeah, about right there. That's where I'll do it at. Try to do this and this at the same time. There we go. Okay, we can thread that through. So if you guys watched any horror films lately, watched So have you guys watched any horror films lately? I finally got around to watching Primate, about the monkey named Ben. My name's Ben, so that resonated with me. The chimpanzee, whatever, that gets rabies and more or less tries to kill everybody. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the movie. It was visceral, that's for sure. It was brutal and creepy. Like, I really enjoyed the film, and I could see them doing another one. But one thing about it, though, if you've seen one creature breathing through a sheet or someone hiding in the closet, afraid of what's out there, more or less, you've seen it all. There was really nothing new added to it. There's nothing... Visually, it was fun. The characters was your typical, as expected, young people that go to this island in Hawaii. Their dad's like this rich writer, can't speak. And, of course, stuff happens. You know, the monkey gets rabies, and they have to fight to survive, and they're kind of stuck Cujo-esque in a pool, and the monkey can't swim. And, you know, it had a somewhat, and this ain't sticking through like I'd like. I need something to push it through. I actually used one of the incense sticks. So yeah, it was alright. I would recommend seeing it. I wouldn't probably buy it unless it was like, you know, for physical media, maybe $5 or something, like a Walmart bin. There we go. Got it stuck through there. But definitely a recommendation if you want a nature monster flick. The design of the chimpanzee itself is creepy. They really play on the facial features of the thing. But yeah, I would recommend it. In my humble opinion, really good movie. If I had to rate it, I'd probably rate it an 8 out of 10. I mean, it was solid. Before that, seen Scream 7, I believe. Did not really enjoy it. The first part was my favorite, but now I'm getting kind of tired of the same old, the legacy characters, quote unquote, the, everybody just getting killed, and oh, it's this person. It's like, okay, let's move on from that. Nothing new. They teased, I can't think of the character's name, they teased him throughout the film, and that was a letdown. Sometimes I think when writers are writing something that's been around for 20, 30, 40 years, whatever the franchise is, it loses so much focus because so many people try to bring their own take on it, and it's like they really want to be different with it or take it to a different direction, and it's just okay, cool. Let's cut the excess off. So, yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. I like it. Might garnish it with some more flavor later. Oh, let's go for a walk. So yeah, I like the idea and turned out well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and always be creative. Later.